Yeah. So, so I would like to request my colleague to share this PDF in the chat so that those who have not received this ATL Marathon and list, they can be accessed from here. Also, teachers, those who have very less idea about what is ATL Marathon and what is it and how to participate, and there are a lot of questions. So I'm going to cover those topics in our my session that is in on ATL Marathon and what is SIP, what is SEP, what is Students Entrepreneurship Program, what is Student Innovator Program. So this is again I'm repeating. This is a kind of internship where India's industries experts train your students. They will the prototype that was selected in marathon, right? So the industrial experts will work with your students and they will guide their students and they will help you to reach your product to patent level. So this type of SIP SEP model is there after ATL Marathon, and where different companies, MNC companies or big companies, the engineers, the professionals, right, they will help your students to nurture in nurturing the product. So that we will be going to discuss this parallelly. If any non-ATL school, like any school though that don't have a ATL lab, but they want to participate with your ATL, right? You can also invite them and they can also work together with your school and they can also submit the projects. So it's a kind of, ecosystem that we also have to support those schools, nearby schools, with which they don't have the ATL lab, but the students have the caliber to develop such kind of problem solving projects, right? So we have to give a chance to those students also. We have to invite them. We have to invite cluster schools to participate in the ATL marathon. And right, so there are different themes, and I hope now all of you have received this ATL Marathon 23-24 top 500 list in the chat box. My colleague has shared this list over in the chat. Now, again, would like to request the participants we have right now, it's 426. I would like to request kindly mark your attendance so that I can share the material resources to those teachers, those who have marked their attendance. I'll repeat it in Hindi also कि टीचर्स नमस्कार, अगर आपने आज का एक कॉल ज्वाइन किया है और आप अगर अपनी अटेंडेंस अटेंडेंस मार्क करते हैं तो मैं आपको आज के सेशन में जितने भी मेरे द्वारा बताए गए लिंक्स हैं, इंपॉर्टेंट लिंक्स, मैं आपको आपको अटेंडेंस के मेल के द्वारा आपको मैं शेयर कर पाऊंगा. सो मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि आप अपनी अटेंडेंस मार्क कर लीजिए ताकि मैं आपको आपकी जितने भी हमारे आज आज लिंक्स हैं इनके पोर्टल्स पे, चाहे वो हमारे लिंक्स करिकुलम्स से रिलेटेड हैं, चाहे वो लिंक्स हमारे कम्युनिटी डे हैं, कैलेंडर के लिंक हैं, या बहुत सारे मैं आपको लिंक्स आज शेयर करने वाला हूँ आपके अटेंडेंस के थ्रू. So teachers, I would like to request please mark attendance so that I can share all the resource to you over the mail by finding your email IDs on your attendance. So moving ahead, I hope now all the teachers have received. Yes, I will be unmuting. I will be uh, unfreeze this chat box. You can communicate with me. You can share your doubts with me. I will give. I'll share. I'll open this chat box also so that you can communicate. So after this session, like after 12:30, I will make it open so that I can directly communicate with you and I can resolve your queries and issues. So yeah, so in the chat you can download the result of 500 teams. My colleague has shared this. So closing to this, let's to move towards our agenda. So in today's agenda, we are going to discuss about the ATL program, like about the ATL dashboard, why dashboard is important, and there are a lot of questions related to dashboard. So some of the questions I'll like, so my OTP is not coming, right? My principal is changed, my ATM charge is changed, like I'm from, they are transferred. I'm new. I don't know how to change the login and ID and password. I don't know how to update my details. These are some general questions, right? Parallelly in dashboard, we are going to understand how to update your expenditures, like how to update your usage, how to update if let's suppose you have participated in any competition. Any competition is like you have participated any competition like national level or international level or regional level, or you teachers have participated in a workshop, or even your school has hosted a competition where you have spent some amount, but you don't know how much is the limit, or if you have spent it, how to update that bills in the dashboard, that we are also going to cover, right? Parallelly, we are going to cover in the dashboard how your school will be in top ATL school of the month. So every month, Niti shared a list that we discussed yesterday also. Every month, Niti Aayog Atal Innovation Mission shared a list of schools, and those schools are basically the ones those who update their ATL dashboard timely. They update their reports timely. They update their uses or their expenditures or timely. So on the behalf of them, Niti selects the schools on some there are some criterias basically. So we are going to discuss that also in today's call. So I hope now this one is also clear. Now again, as you can see on the agenda, we are going to understand about the calendars and community day celebration. That is already done. It's celebrated in the month of April, but again, I will discuss. Then guidelines and information, and there is much more about this one, right? So moving to our topic. So we will be starting from ATL dashboard. And I would like to request as a teacher, you can be a mentor for your region. You can support your nearby schools. If you are already added in the ATL WhatsApp groups, that is a local groups, you can help your community ATLs also in if they are facing a kind of a challenge regarding the ATL dashboard. And you can be a mentor for them and help them to update their utilizations and all. So moving ahead, I hope now all the teachers have marked their attendance. Yeah. So just give me a movement. I'll be sharing my screen. So as we have discussed, I hope teachers after the yesterday's training, you all have gone through the website, the AIMS portal, and you have explored the content that are available on the portal. So I hope my screen is visible and my sound is also crystal and clear for today's session. Yes. So I hope you all have navigate this website and you have gone through all these documents over there. So we are going to discuss some more documents that are pending from them. So first, we are going to discuss about ATL dashboard. So this is one of the most important thing that we, as I already told you, you can generate your reports, what you have done in the month of July. So 5th is the date where you can update your dashboard on monthly basis. So, so there are two things in this portal. One is ATL dashboard. Another is ATL user manual. I hope my screen is visible and the letters are also clear, but I'll make it a little bit zoom. So because I in the feedback I have received some comments, ki, sir, your screen is a little bit words are small. So we are not able to see what exactly written over there in the screen. So I'm making it a little bit zoom. So here in the ATL dashboard, there are two things, ATL dashboard and ATL user manual. So through ATL dashboard, you can log in and you can update your details, your school details basically. And if you find any problem, any challenge, you can use this manual. So I'm going to brief this user manual. Parallelly, I'll give you a overview of this ATL dashboard. So in ATL dashboard, when I click this one, this will help, you will be land on another page, that is ATL dashboard page. Let it open, then I'll give you a brief idea. So this is a Atal Tinkering Labs official 8A page. We call it My ATL Dashboard. So every school have their own ATL dashboard page, right? So what you have to do here, you have to log in, right? So as a new teacher, what happens most of the time is, sir, we don't know my login ID. My principal is changing, charge is changed, but I don't know what is the login ID. How should I redrive it? Even what happens most of the time when I started this teacher's training, I'm getting text on my WhatsApp, sir, can you please share the ATL code? So there are, so teachers, I would like to add this point, there are 10,000 ATLs. 10,000 ATLs have their different ATL code. So if you are not able to find an ATL code, you can do one thing. You can just visit on this AIMS portal. Over there, to yesterday, I shared a list of ATL schools, right? Here, over here. So you can go over here, ATLs in India, and then you can find your school name and ATL code. So this is the first thing, that if you have no idea, then you can take a reference from here. Funded ATLs, there are 10,000 ATL list. You can just go on the state, district, and select, search your school name, and then you can copy the ATL code from there. Second is, you can connect with your ATL in charge and you can ask them in documentation about the ATL code. So these are the two things that I want to share. Just a second. Yeah, so here these are the two basic major things from where you can find out the details. Now, once you received your ATL code, we called it a unique code also. And if you don't know your ATL code, or if you don't know your ATL password, the first thing is, when the portal, when your account, your ATL account was created by AIM, the unique code and the unique code is same as the password. Means you can use your unique code as a password, right? And after that, you can change that ID and password from there. So this is the first thing. So you can try by this also. Like if you're not able to find ID and password, just try, the first thing is, use the ATL code as ATL application ID and use the same it as a password. So might be it will open until and unless your previous teacher has not changed the ID and password. So this is the first step to login, right? So if this work, that's great. And if this doesn't work, then what you can do, at the end, at the last, see here, you can see there is an option for to update the school registered email ID, fill up this form. So here, what you people have to do, I'll open this one form and I'll show you. So here you have to update the details, right? The email ID, or if you want to change, and again you have to complete those details like your school name, your ATL code, your UDICE code, right? Then district, sub, and state, and then your school contact. If you want to update your details also, you can update those details over here, like contact number and all, email ID, principal ka name, then principal email ID, prefer their contact number, in charge name, and also whatever the details you want to update, just fill this form and upload a file. Upload a file over here. File means the file is basically should be uploaded details in the letterhead of the school signed by principal, right? So this is compulsory for changing ATL dashboard and PFMS login details. So this one is clear. I'll make it a little bit zoom and you please see over here. So please note that this is compulsory for changing My ATL dashboard or PFMS ka login detail. So if you want to change the details, credentials, ID, password of your My dashboard and PFMS, you can upload, follow this instruction. right? So this is the one way where you can change. And any suggestions if you want, you can put it over here and you can submit the form. So this is the first that I want to share with you. And now it's overwritten over here. Please, you can go through it. I'm not going to read this out. So this is the first thing. Now, second is, so if you have any trouble in logging the portal, like user, please use ATL code as a username and same user ID as a password to log in if you are a new one, right? To enhance data security, there is a OTP you will be receiving on your email ID or on your number that you have registered. So let's suppose sometimes what happened in the beginning, it was not there, like OTPs was not there. Anyone can log in through the ID and password, but now for a security factor, Niti have introduced OTP one over here, so you can log in through OTP. So once you enter the detail, you will receive a OTP also. Now again, if you're not able to identify like which number is there and all, then that's the form is there to re-update your details, right? So this is the way you can log in and update the details. Let's now talks about what inside this portal, what are the things that are available in this portal, and how to fill one, because some of you have not don't know what is there inside this portal, or some of you have already registered but they have no idea uh, how to update those details. So that we are going to discuss now in this training. So uh, so this is my second page. Again, I'm opening this one, ATL uh, dashboard. So this is the second one, my ATL user manual. So I'm going to click this one. So once you open my user ATL dashboard, it will open a new uh, PDF over here. There are some instructions. So I'm going to give you a brief intro, because I'm not here. I'm not opening any school's portal over here. I'm not going to show any inside credentials. What are the data is there? I'm not going to show it openly. So here I'm using this PDF to demonstrate how to use this one. So I'll make it a little bit zoom. I hope now this is one clear, little bit clear to everyone. Give me a moment. Again, I will be making it full screen. So this one is visible to all of you. So this one is instruction for filling my ATL dashboard for ATL labs. So I know some of the teachers are here, those who says, I know this process, please move fast. But there are some things that we don't know, or there are some, we can say there are some options that are we missed. And that's why we are not there in the school of the month list. Because what I receive when I meet a teacher, when I meet a principal, they always say, sir, every time we fill the dashboard, we are doing a lot of sessions. Some NGOs are working with us. They are also taking sessions. We are participating in a lot of competitions. We are hosting a lot of regional level competitions. We are doing teachers training. We are doing X, Y, Z, and all, but we are updating our dashboard. But still, why I don't know, my we are not I don't know why Niti no, Atal not select us in the ATL marathon school of the month, sorry, in this ATL school of the month. So what happens, we are doing 100% from our side, but we don't know ki we have updated 90% data, but there is something that we missed out, right? And that because of that 10%, we are not there in that list, right? So that's what it's important to understand each and every aspect, right? If I will give example, so when I meet a teacher, right, they said, "Ki, sir, we have a teachers training by some XYZ person. They told us like this is how you have to update dashboard and also they already gave us a training, but whatever they taught, we just know that part, right? But what exactly aims want, that is mentioned in this PDF. So that's why it's important for all of us to understand complete what are the details it require for ATL dashboard. So let's suppose I am a teacher of ATL. I am a ATL in charge of my class, and there is a timetable because it's mandated by NITI also. Okay, you at least you have to have a timetable of ATL in your schools. Over there in the schedule. So I'm taking sessions right now. Let's after taking my sessions, how should I or where should I upload the proof? So that's my major concern. So my ATL dashboard filling up details, like you have to submit monthly reports, and it is mandatory. It is mandatory for all the schools to fill the detail on the dashboard, as gives aims a opportunity to recognize the activity, participation, achievement determined by for the next tranche. That means if you are updating your ATL dashboard timely on a monthly basis, now after updating the report, NITI also understands, AIMS also understand this school updating their portal, this school utilizing their money, this school updating their certificate, utilizing certificates on a daily basis, then this gives a school opportunity for the next tranche, right? So depending on the reports of your last previous 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, on behalf of that also gives an opportunity, right? So the second tranche of grant will be released on UC of your first tranche. If you have submitted your first tranche, if you have uploaded your all, if you have utilized all your amount, you have updated your expenditures bills, we call it, and you have successfully updated your UCs, then this will helps you to generate them a next tranche for you, right? So there are some steps that I'm going to discuss over here. So if you want to update ATL dashboard, there is a link actually. Uh, like on www.aim.gov, you can open my ATL dashboard where you have an option. So this is the actually this picture is of a previous previous means before the website was not updated. So this is a last previous screenshot. So that is a little bit different as compared to right now. So you have to fill your unique ID, or we can say ATL application ID, or unique ID. Then you will see these options on your screen. So when you log in into portal as a, you will see this kind of interface, right? So I'm going to give you a brief about this about the options. So there are five options. Basically, the one is the dashboard where you can see the dashboard of your school. The second is school detail. In the school detail, I'll make it a little bit zoom. Give me a second. Yes. So here, in the school detail, you will find school general information. Means in this option, you have to update your general information of your school. Advisory registration. Advisory registration means advisory committee, their details. It can, they can be anyone, principal in charge or some other senior persons over from of the school. Then partnership registration. So if any, your school has collaborated with any partner, any NGO or someone, right? So you have to update their details in the partnership registration. Then mentor of registration. So if any mentor is associated with your school, it can be a mentor of change, it can be any XYZ person who is mentoring your students, right? So you have to update their details in this mentor registration form. And the last is student ambassador registration. So you have to mention the student ambassador. Let's suppose we have a class monitor or some brilliant students, those who are helping other students, they are cascading about your what you teach, right? So that details you have to fill. So these five details are mandatory uh, to update in the ATL dashboard. Or what happens sometimes we didn't update these details, right? So moving ahead now, on the same portal, you can see some other details also about your school, like name of your school, UDI code, PFMS ID, right? And a band generation. Band generation means a band generated, like a color band is there, like red, green, orange, based on how much you are updating your portal, right? So behalf of them, this automatic, there is a kind of automatic algorithm which generates a band and depend on your report, like how much data you are updating on that portal. So this is basically for all the ATL schools, right? For behalf of this, AIM can understand how much school is active, how much they are frequently updating their details on the dashboard. Now, just a second, I'll just adjust my screen. So, so now also you can see over here. Now, please note that you need to fill complete information in first round to proceed to the next one. So you have to complete the first round. Then we have the second one, that is modify your school registration form. So what is these details? So once the school apply for ATL, any non-ATL school, a new school applies for ATL lab, so they have to fill some basic details, like they have to update their school name, UDIS code, ATL code. Then they have to update their mail ID, contact number, school information, your school category, it's a government school or private school, how much area of the school is there, right? Type of school, then education grade offered, like your school is from 6th to 10th, or 9 to 12th, or only higher secondary 11, 12th, right? Then ATL inaugurated by. So these all are information that the school have to update on their portal. So most of the details are already pre-filled. Once you open the ATL dashboard, you will find some of the details are pre-filled. And because already when you apply for the lab, the teacher, the principal already updated those details. So you don't have to update those details. But yes, if you think that some of the details are missing, now it's our responsibility to update those details, because these are the things which helps us to retard, like we are not able to be there in the ATL month of the school, right? Now, here, if you can see, there's some more. I'll make it a little bit zoom for the better view. Now you can see over here, uh, category of the school, or then we have, just a second. Uh, Yeah, so we have some more options, like your board school affiliated to CBSE, HBSE. So this is the thing that we missed out, and we never checked. Oh, this data is still pending from the earlier in charge or earlier person, but they have not updated. So I'll update. So, right. So this is the reason why your school is not there in the list. Right. Again, I'm moving ahead. Once you update all these details, now a little bit, I'll just let me adjust my screen so that it's visible to all of you. Now, after completing the second section also, we will move to the ATL Advisory Committee. So who are ATL Advisory Committee? So they can be like they can be your principal or the in charge, right? And so you have to fill those details also. So once added, if the school wise to change any detail, it can be modified or deleted by the user, right? So let's move to the ATL advisory committee. So this is the second thing. When your school is ATL school, so you have to update the advisory committee details also. So you can see there are first, second, and third. This is what as a teacher, as a management, we have to update, like it can be principal in charge or any representative, right? So you want to update or delete their records from here, where you can do. Then at the last, here you can see options for updating their details. Fine. Now let's move to the next one, that is partnership. So we are talking about partnership. So partnership, in the sense, if you have partner, if any other external third party person is your school is ATL partner, right? So you have to update their details. So I'll just give you a second. So partners can be on academy or industry partner, school or NGO or a ment, right? So these are the partners that you have to update if your school is working with or so taking a support of any partner. So that is mandatory to fill this one, right? Types of partnership. Now, once added, if the school wants to change the details, they can modify or existing this one. Now, here you can see some more info about the partners. So let's suppose any NGO or any organization is working with the school. So they have to update their daily, information, like type of partnership. some brief description of organization, which organization is it, and then you have to update their email IDs also. And like if they have any, sorry, if they have any website, they have you just put the link over here of their website here. Then we have contact person details. These are some other informations that you can fill. So I hope this one is clear to all of you. Now let's move to the other, last but not the least in between, mentors. So mentor is, let's as Niti assigned some mentors, which I already told you in the previous session. Ki mentors are the ones, those who work volunteer with the school. So if your mentors is supporting you, or any other mentors there, then you have to fill the details of those mentors over here. So there's a option for adding mentors. Uh, that like you describe the role of mentor. What is the role of this mentor in your school? If any profile you have, like LinkedIn profile, if you have of that mentor, you can update it over there. Then designation, and then we have subsector of support by mentor contribution, in which the mentor how mentor your mentor is supporting you, area of contribution. So either it's a digital literacy, he is supporting you on ideation, he or she is supporting you design thinking, prototyping. So that type of contribution you have to mark over there. So mentor can be not only the only single person, it can be multiple also. Different. Let's suppose there is someone from your nearby school want to mentor the students, right? Volunteer. So they can also be, but you can update their details over there. Date of association, when they associate with your school, mentor association, right? And then alumni, if any school alumni, pass out students, those who want to again come back to school and help their juniors, right? So they can also be a kind of mentor, either they are students, pass out students, or college students, right? So these are the details. Then let's move to the ATL student ambassador. So as I already told, ambassador is any student who is a kind of money monitor, or who is a brilliant student who helps us other students in nurturing. So those details you can update over here. Then some deadlines of submitting the reports. So as you know that every 15th of every month is the date, last date, where you can update your school reports, and it is mandatory for school to fill monthly report and submit by 15th of every month. So like today is 2nd of August. So by 15th of August means when we finish our training, after that you can update the ATL dashboard. Parallelly, you can mention this training also in that your ATL dashboard, like your, and this number of teachers attended 10 days of training, right? So this is also you can update over there. Now let's move to the submit report part. So here in this option, you can see the year. Let's suppose teachers, if you are updating your dashboard on a monthly basis, yearly basis, right? So you can also view the previous months, previous year reports also by selecting a year and month. Now let's talk about ATL month report divided into three sections. The one is monthly activity, second is innovation projects, and the third is MGM, that is monthly grant management. Right now we are going to talk about the financial part, because what happens, we are not from accounts uh, background. I am from biology background. I am from a chemistry background, but I don't know about this financial part, about this banking and all, right? About PFMS. So that is not a big issue. But yes, from this, from after this session, this one, you will get some idea, right? What is about the tranche, what is about this expenditure and all. So in the monthly report form, just a second, I'll make it a little bit um, yeah. So here, so monthly activity, in the sense, if you can see here, this section consists of questions related to monthly activities, such as events conducted in the ATL, or any workshops conducted in the class. Like suppose some external parties are coming for conducting any workshops, right? So that is that detail Parallelly, any mentoring sessions that school hosted, any exhibition, right, for the parents, or for, on the PTM day, any innovation or any camp conducted or teachers training session was conducted, right? So all these details you have to update in this portal, right? So uh, let's suppose, I hope all of you celebrates community day, right? So that is also comes under here. And what is the amount, how much amount you can expend claim over there, you can update over there. So just a second, I'll make it a little bit zoom. Now I hope now my screen is a little bit clear to all of you. Right. So all fields are mandatory. So the first is you have to select the year, for which year and for which month you are updating this dashboard. Now there are two things in the monthly activity reports: number of students using your class, using your ATL class. Like this month, in the month of July, suppose 523 students have participated. Right. Then other school students, if any other school students joined, or if any other community students join, you have to update over these details over there, right? Now, after this, how many ATL workshops conducted in this current month, right? These numbers you have to fill. How many mentoring sessions, mentoring sessions have done over here? How many exhibitions, camp conducted in the month of July? Then training sessions conducted in this month. If any training sessions conducted, that again will come over here. Then let's talk about innovative projects. So innovation projects is basically how many projects or prototypes developed in in your school in the month of July. So that details will come over here. Also, innovative projects means when your students are developing innovative projects, make have some repository. उसको कुछ संभाल के रखो projects को, so that you can use those projects in the ATL marathon, right? So now if you see over here, so this section includes related various questions about the projects developed per month. So here, projects taken to community, new innovations projects initiated this month, how many new innovations happened in your school, so that numbers will come over here. Projects running this month, innovation projects complete this month, number of patent filed. So patent filed means you have developed a prototype, a product which solves a community problem, and that was patented by the patent team, right? So that number will come over here. Then copyrights, how many copyrights you have filed. So these terminologies basically, so as a student, we don't know about these terminologies, what is patenting, what is copyright. But once your students will be selected in ATL marathon, they will go under SIP program, and then they will understand the meaning of what is copyright, what is patent, how my product is, how can I patent my product, what are the things that should be keep in my mind. No one can copy my idea, right? So these all things comes under patenting, right? So these things basically comes when your students selected after, like after ATL marathon. These things, the opportunity that students will understand from here. Now let's talk about monthly grant management, that is MGM. So MGM is monthly grant management, like how you are managing your monthly grants. So this is the you can see the link over here. This link will redirect you to the government aid fund utilization guidelines. So guidelines, through guidelines you can uh, understand about the MGM. Just a second. Yeah. So as all we know that in our ATL lab, there are four packages. Packages means you have seen materials like hardware, electronics, 3D printer, drone, then medical kit, sewing machine. There are a lot of things. So we have divided this into four parts basically. The package is one, package two, package three, and package four. So right, so package one is like suppose electronics and components, package two is mechanical tool. This is how it's classified, right? So you also can, I'll show you how you can download the list of those packages, and how as a new teacher we also don't know, sir, I want to buy material but I don't know which material should I buy, I don't have any copy. So I'll also show you from where you can download a list of equipments. And let's suppose if you have a 60 set of 60 ka batch in your school, if you have a 60 students a batch or a 90 students batch, there are two different lists, right? From there you can download a copy and about and the specification also. So if I want to buy any material from the package of P1 to P4, or I want to buy laptop projector in my ATL lab from the grant that I am receiving in the next 2, 3, 4, second, third, fourth year, or if I want to do kind of refurbishment like electric fittings, painting, whitewash, or any extra etc. like chairs, tables, storage box, so that things also comes that things also require some amount to after 2, 3 years. So how to update those details and where to update. So once you purchase all these things, make sure you have uh, bills and all for that, right? So so if you can see over here, grant management, this option will also comes in your ATL dashboard. You have to update those details over here. Fine. Now, if you purchased a laptop, right? So you have to update their details like this amount is spent through Ames grant, or you have purchased this equipments from some other resources. And if it's from other resource, you have to mention the fund resource, like from which fund you have buy, like from central government, state government, CSR based, individual, or school management authority, right? So that you have to mention over there. So then again, I'll scroll my screen over like this one. Now, ATL equipment packages like P1, P2, P3, P4, right? These you have to mention over here. Any refurbishment or furniture that you have to mention, prototyping, and right. Then miscellaneous. So you have to there's a limit of 50,000 for miscellaneous, but you have to specify over here what type of spend it was. Then if a school ATL in charge conducts a workshop, like if a school in charge or principal or any school representative conducted a workshop, and they want to they have some amount they have spent, so they can mention over here ATL workshop is there, mentoring session is there, you have hosted a exhibition innovation camp in your school where you have invited other schools also, that you can also mention over here, right? Then patenting, if you have spent some amount in patent or purchasing a consumable spare items, then also you can update over here. Then do you have a PDF image of bills receipt of the current month? Yes or no, then you can update. So these are the things that school have to update on a monthly basis, right? Then let's talk about the dashboard. So after successfully filling all these details, you can click on submit button and your submission will be done. Now let's talk about uh, the performance parameter, right? So this is the band basically which I was talking about. Now here you can see the parameter like your school after filling the details, it will show you on your screen like about the how much band your school received after filling the detail, right? So it depends on the color code. So the color code is like good, bad, or right. So average. So this is the criteria actually. When you are at the good one, the green one, then there is a chance that you will be in the top ATL school of the month in your region. So I hope teachers, this one is clear to all of you. And yeah, so this is the parameter. Now let's move to a little bit down. Let me change contact ATL information. So if you, so there are two things when you have no nothing when you don't know how to log in, then you have to update the details. And when you have that details, but you want to change the detail of phone number, email ID, then we have an option for change the ATL contact information from here. So you can update your contact informations from this part. Now let's move to just a second. So this one is, I think we have completed. So this is a part. This is what all about ATL dashboard. So I hope you understand about ATL dashboard and about ATL compliance, like how to update these details. So I will definitely, I'll take the doubts. I'll take what doubts. I hope I know a lot of teachers have raised their hand. They have some queries. Please note it down, the queries. I will take the query at the end of the session so that I can first I'll complete my deliverable at what I actually have to share with you. So this is all about uh, uh, dashboard. Now let's move to our next thing, which is very interesting, which actually I like. That is ATL's InnoBot. I know what it's kind of chatbot. How many of you have used chatbot, ATL's chatbot for any query? Like if you want to search something, just write over there and they will give you answer. Anyone have used that chatbot? Uh, I can see some videos are there, no issues. We will take a screenshot also at the end of the complete teacher. Yesterday I forgot to take a photograph, but yesterday after the session we will take a picture also with you, and I'll put it over. Yes. So I'm sharing my screen again, and I'll tell you about the InnoNet, and which will also help you to understand. Give me a second. So whenever you visit on AIMS portal, just a second, I'll open that one also. Give me a moment. I'll share all these links with you. I have copied those all links. So when I click about AIM, give me a moment. Hmm. So teachers, little bit, I'll give you example. So first we'll talk about ATL videos. So as a teacher, sometimes what happens, we need some tutorial videos which are already available on YouTube, or but you have to search one. So to save time, what you can do is just directly jump over here and you will find some ATL tutorial videos. Let's suppose if you want to know about all but compliances, you can use this one. If you want to use a utilization certificate portal in English and in Hindi, it is available in both language. Then dashboard tutorial is also there. Then there are much more tutorials like query resolution portal. If you don't know how to resolve your queries, you can have this video resolution query. Then how to create a Facebook page for ATL. So you can use this one. If you don't know how to uh, create a Facebook page, because that is mandate, like every school have a Facebook page, should have a Facebook page, so that they can update their daily activities over Facebook also, and they can tag AIM once they are doing any workshop or any event or any celebration community day. That's it. Now layout and designs about the brandings and all this you can find it over here. Then how to manage ATL, and about the students pre-tinker. There's a level one, level two, there's a book. So that is also you can find it over here. So this is a video section. Just a second. Now next move towards my heading dashboard has been done. ATL calendar. So this is also an important part about ATL calendar. So ATL calendar is basically guidance for the teachers, those who want to plan some activities on monthly. Right. Let's suppose I'll give you some. I'll just show my screen. Let it be. Let it be move it a little bit down. Stop this a second. Give me a second. I'll refresh my page. I think there's a. It's taking a lot of time in loading. Just a second. Yeah. So I hope my screen is visible. So this is the April's month calendar. Where can you find activity on basis of April month? So I've already uh, shared this activity yesterday also, and you can find same details over here. Now, let's. I think this calendar is taking a lot of time in loading. So, teachers, I will share these links with you. You can have a look on these activities that is already mentioned. Now, let's I'll close this one and move to the community day celebration. That is also a part of event that every school have to celebrate on the birth anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So that provides equal opportunity to all. That means the school that doesn't have the ATL lab in your region, you also can give a chance to them to come on your school, and they also learn. They also do some activities. So already there are some activities already planned over here, and by this you can also take some reference, and even you can do some activities, and you can click some photographs with those students, and you can post it on your school's ATL Facebook page, and you can tag AIM Niti Ayog on that. Right. So this is the ATL Community Day celebration. So for more, you can have this PDF and you can understand what kind of activities we can do in our ATL lab. So this is a ATL Community Day celebration. So I'll close this one also. Now, granted aid utilization, granted aid fund utilization. So, if I'll move it down, here is the complete information. Those who are interested in financial part, those who have want to take knowledge, because I'm not going to take much over here. I know because this is the accounts part, or right. So, just for your understanding, this is what year by year grant school got. Like in the first it's 12, like then again 2 like for operational and maintenance. Now how to utilize, what amount of is to utilize, it's already everything is mentioned over here. So the school or the teacher have the confusions of how much should I buy computer, should I buy this one, should I, what amount is there. So whatever doubt you can take from here about the financial part. Now let's move it a little bit down. So you can see over here, this is already clearly mentioned, like even like 1,50,000 you can spend for this amount, 1,50,000 you can spend for the chairs and all, right? So this is how they have mentioned over here. Then O&M, oh sorry, operation and maintenance is there, like how much is there for operation and maintenance. Then if I bring it, move it down about the traveling, if your students are participating in any competition, if they are traveling or something, so there is a bifurcation is there, nature of travel, how much distance, no? So everything is mentioned over there. So you can refer this PDF and then you will get an idea. Like for events, if you are doing any event, this is the amount that is mentioned over here, right? For this kind of event you can spend. So so why I'm showing you, because what happens, we have we have we you know, we are not gone through these PDFs, and we have very less clarity about these details. So mode of transactions in ATL grant, PFMS, every detail is there, right? But yes, let it be managing bank account and granted interest accumulation, maintenance of ATL, right? So they have everything is there in the PDFs. I'll share these links with you. Even you can find those links from INS portal. Now, Tinkerpreneur is one of the challenges going on right now, and I think it's now going to be closed. Where the students have to undergo on a 9 weeks internship. They have to work on digital skills, and they have to submit a pitch deck. Pitch deck means a presentation, what they have made, what digital product they have made, and how to sell. So this is what other students are learning in this Tinkerpreneur, which is still going on, and I guess the date has been extended till 15th of I think 15th of August, but I have not exactly, I don't have to check. So I heard that it's been extended, right? So this is Tinkerpreneur. the students, it's a 9 week deep dive program where there are some mentors who took sessions for them, and the students have to submit their uh, modules, right? So this is again a kind of event where your students can participate and learn a lot of things over there. Now let's talk about uh, this is what we have covered. I hope I'm not too fast. I'm my speed is. I hope it's understanding you all. You all not too fast moving. Yeah, dashboard we have covered, videos we have covered, ATL supports we have covered yesterday. If you have not, you can check the video. Regional corner, Hall of Fame, exemplary teachers of change. Already done videos. We have done dashboard. We have done. Now let's talk about uh, events and challenges. Marathon we will discuss sometimes later. Sarthi is also another part. Brochure, entrepreneur compliance guidelines and informations. Let's talk about curriculum. Okay, so curriculum is basically for the teachers. Those see, I heard that most of the time teachers are asking, sir, do you is there any kind of book or any kind of content that can help us for our student to or help us to run our class. So there are two type of content available on AIMS portal depending on your regional, like it's the first is in English. Their content is available on in English and content is available in Hindi. तो टीचर्स यहाँ पे content आपके लिए हिंदी में भी available है और English में भी available है. Now I will be clicking on the first one, that is in English. So there are different partners, those who have designed those content, and you can see, right? And I'll also show you some of them. So the first is, if you can see over here, there is a content like ATL introduction, ATL teachers training module. This module is for teachers. You can do a self training for yourself. Then tinkering curriculum is there, right? And then there's a ATL equipments material. Next is uh, computational thinking module, physical computing IoT module, then goes on. So if I move it a little bit down, now you can see we have a content on pitch, business pitch, intellectual property module, 3D designing and printing modules, WCF cybersecurity. So a lot of content is there. Right. So before moving to content, I want to show something to you. Just a second. Give me a second. First, I'll show you the material list because this is the first primary thing. Equipment list, right? Just give me a second. I'll copy this link and I'll share this link in the chat box also, so you teachers can also access. So I have shared this link in the chat box. You can access this list, and I would like to request my colleague to please share attendance for the teachers, those who have joined. Just a second, I'll take a break. So I have shared and that material list in the chat box. So we'll give you a idea about this one. Let me share my screen. Just give me a moment. I'll share my screen and I'll give you much more idea on this. Okay, I'm not minimizing screen. Okay. Just give me a moment, teachers. I'm sharing my screen. Share. I'm adding aim.gov equipment list now. I hope now my screen is completely visible. So this is a material list, right? You can save this list for your future reference also. after this, here you can see there are two type of list. The first set is for students, and the second is for the first is for 90 students, and the second is for 60 students. So I'll click on the first one, the 90 students list. So here, uh, this is a, list for 90 students batch, right? So when you scroll it down, you can see in the package one, we have electronics development kit, robotics kit, Internet of Things and sensors. In the P2, it talks about prototyping, right? That in the third, it's a mechanical, electrical, and measurement tools. And the fourth one is power supply accessories and safety one, right? So so if you little bit scroll it down, now this is the package one list. So the package one list, you will find all the electronics related devices, right? So here that means if you want to know about like what type of equipment and how much should I buy for 90 set of students. So the Niti have they have you know created a kind of equipment for a set of 90, like 90 students can, this is the amount which is sufficient for the students of 90 batch, right? Or then I'll move it a little bit down. We have electronics board development, that is Arduino Uno and other equipments, and Arduino Nano. If I want to buy, what is the specification, how much operating voltage it require, about digital pin, analog, so these all things they have mentioned over here. Like now it's why I move it a little bit down. This is electronics Arduino Mega. So all these material is available in your lab, but we don't have a kind of list, right? So in future, if you want to buy something, you can just refer this one, and by this you can also cross verify. And one thing more, as a non-technical background, I have no idea what is this 16 by 2 LCD display. I don't know how it looks like or what is it. So just do one thing, Google it, sorry, copy it and Google it. Like suppose I'll copy and paste over here. uh, I'll search over there. Now you can see the image of this device, how it actually looks like, what is the cost, and everything you can find. So in the market, there are different types of LCDs are available. So you can check their pin configuration, their specification, their working from here. So as a non-tech background teacher, I want to learn more about these equipment. So what I also refer, even I also do the same thing. I just copy paste and I understand the pin configuration and other details from here. Right. So this is the thing. Okay, now we move to the next one. So this is a list. So I would like to request teachers, if I have shared the list link in the chat box, you please have gone through this and then we'll move to the next one. So I have opened two lists. This is for the 91 set of students, and this is for the 60 set of students. I think it's taking time. Yes. So this list is for 60 students of time. Right. So I just opening the. So you, if you want to like in future also you want to have some repository, like if you want to make a checklist of the lab of the equipments, so you can follow this same list that is available. So I hope now this is kind of this will help you to maintain a checklist of the ATL equipments in your lab, you can download this one, and you can just copy the name, and you can check the picture, and then you can identify how much material is present in my lab, and then you can make a checklist also. So this is a ATL equipment material list, right? Now, let's move to the, we have covered calendar, we have covered 80 community day, then we have done material also. Let's now the last one is ATL curriculum. So in the ATL curriculum, I'll give one example. So as I'm from Learning Links Foundation, I'll show you the portal that we have developed and where the students are working on it. So I think in the COVID, most of the teachers have undergone a kind of training that is done on Planet's code. ATL game development, there's a portal on Planet Code where students have learned about ATL game development. Also, they have learned about uh, how to design games, or not even the games, but the basic thing is we are teaching how to do coding, right? So this is a game module. If I click open it, it will redirect to a page which is, we call it Planet Code portal. So over here students can enroll themselves, and then they can learn about how to do coding, how to about they can also learn about upcoming technologies like VR, AR, 3D designing, right? So these are some upcoming technologies that students can, and even the teachers can also learn from this portal, right? So if we move little bit down, you can see the course offered by this portal, like suppose virtual reality and augmented reality, artificial intelligence, embedded system, and if give me a moment. So there are more courses, just I have to move it a little bit down. So there are a lot of courses that are available on this portal. The main thing is the students have, or teachers have to log in, and then they can, after enrolling, they can understand about the coding part. And it's a self-learning portal which is completely free of cost. And also once the student complete their courses, they will get a certificate, right? So they will get a certificate also. So this portal is supported by Dell Technologies, and it's a portal which is maintained by Learning Links Foundation. And the COVID time, we have done a lot of trainings over there. I think most of the students knows about this portal. So right now it's under upgradation. Some upgradation is going on, but yes, yeah, so you can find a lot of content over there. So if I click on the courses, in the course you will find what type of courses are available in this portal, like VR there, AI, and embedded system, IoT, Internet of Things, then mobile app development, then web designing, right? Advanced courses like such as Unity is there, intermediate courses like game development, Scratch is there, right? So these are some courses that are available in this portal. So might be in the meanwhile, this time this portal is actually on upgradation. So some upgradation is going on. So you can access this portal. But parallelly, for a teachers resource, so I'll talk about ATL introduction and about teachers training module, tinkering curriculum. So first I'll start with ATL intro. Just give me a moment. So if you want to know more about ATL, you can refer this PDF where actually they are talking about design thinking, and we will be also covering design thinking in our upcoming days. Like what is design thinking, how a student can ideate. I want to participate in an ATL marathon, but I have other students. It's a kind of common question, sir. Ma'am, I want to participate. I don't know what type of problem should I identify. I don't know what type of challenge, right? So that kind of ideations that students are not able to think about the challenges that comes under design thinking process. So we are going to cover that topic also in the upcoming. So as a teacher, you can also guide them how to ideate, how to find how to identify challenges, and how to overcome, how to find the solution of that one, right? So that also we are going to cover. So what is tinkering, right? So these are some points that we are going to cover. So this is what you can see. There's a wheel, a wheel of, first it was a kind of wheel of, that is designed by cutting the mountains or the stones. After that, it's a wooden wheel, then a wheel with kind of rubber. Then it in 2006 it's showing it as a uh, tire. So how it converted from a stone to a rubber tire, how this changes. So that comes under ideation and design thinking, like how much the problem is, how we resolve, and how much iteration we have done. Right, so that comes under. So this is what actually we are talking about in the design thinking. We are going to cover how students can identify the challenge and find its solution. Right. So this is what you can also teach to your students about. Just a second. Yeah. So there are some upcoming new technologies that they are talking about smartphones, virtual reality. Uh, this is how Iron Man suits comes into reality. Right. So this is a PDF which is also available in the there. Now let's talk about teachers training module. Then we have ATL Tinkering curriculum. So first we'll talk about the curriculum part. So there are levels are there in the portal: level one, level two, level three, and some online portals. So when you visit on the level one portal, you will. I'll click all the three. Just a second. Yeah. So in the level one, it's kind of, for the beginner, those students, those who are new, like suppose grade 6 students, grade 7 students, right? You can use that content for them for level one beginners. So it's Atal Tinkering Curriculum 1. And you can redesign it as per your, flexible, like if you want to design this for your class. So let it move a little bit down. So this is the intro part. Let's move towards the index. Uh, So now here you can see there are some topics like we have mechanics, we have 3D designing, we have data visualization, basic of electronics, right? So it's chapter wise. You can find the curriculum over here. So as a teacher, I can also develop, I can also modify this content as per my deliverable classes, right? Design and entrepreneurial thinking. So you can also use the same over there. So and also see what are the material required to do this activity. So this is for a lower grade students, like sixth grade, seventh grade students. Uh, Yes. So, teachers, I would like to request. I think a lot of teachers have joined recently. You can please mark your attendance. The attendance in the chat box. Thank you. So this is how what you can also teach. So everything is there, like how to connect breadboard, about the battery holder. These are the things that you require for performing this activity, right? If you have a non-tech background, because I receive calls like, sir, I'm from uh, biology background, but you don't know how to start with a little project. So you can take a reference from there. Like what is open circuit, what is closed circuit, right? Paper circuiting is also there. Fine. So this is what we are talking. So what is breadboard, right? What is how to use this breadboard as a. So if you can see these breadboards are kind of connected internally inside it. So this plus two plus this is a one sequence. This is completely connected inside these holes. This one is also connected, right? In this way, if we'll talk about what this one, these terminals are interconnected with each other. We identify them as A, B, C, D. I'll show you just a second. So how to identify the ports. So if you can see, it's mentioned A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So this A to E is interconnected inside, right? And here similarly F to J connected. And these are the numbering system like 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 30. So this one complete whole to complete, these all are connected, right? So and again, if you want to make a circuit, we are going to learn how to create circuits on these electric these boards, breadboards. These are not electric boards, these are passive one, but we if we provide a current, then it will work as a conductor. So here step by step guidelines are there. Like if a student joins your class and you want to teach them, you can just follow this. Even you as a teacher on your free time, you can do practice by following these circuits, and then you can blink some LEDs by using a battery, right? So this is for basically for the non technical teachers, those who are who want to learn, right? And also if you are teaching your students, you can give them some assignments also to try it yourself. Just take a printout of it, and then you can ask them to please right. So this is a third topic, basics of electronics. So this is how there are activities are already mapped with your act with your curriculum, like what is series circuit, what is parallel circuit. Students learn these topics in their regular classes, but how to apply? So they can apply these topics in their ATL lab. Right. So this is, now you can see over here kind of see circuits are there. This is a kind of, series parallel circuits. For your reference, they have attached some pictures, how to create series circuit, how to create parallel circuit, what is the role of resistor in creating a circuit. So this is also they have mentioned. Right. So these are the basic one that if you want to start. Right. Now you can see this is a complete prototype developed, which is a kind of traffic light working model. So they have developed a mini prototype where they have shown some three lights with battery and switch, right, and make a traffic light. And the source is tinkercad.com. So Tinkercad is one of the software where there is no requirement of a kind of hardware. If you are at your home, you can also design circuits without any hardware material. So that is done by Tinkercad. So yes, we will also introduce that one also. So there are some questions based on the activities. Then we'll talk about mechatronics. So in the mechatronics also, the students will learn about some mechanical toolkits, right? So this is what the activity is. So this is why I'm showing you, because there are a lot of things, contents are available, but the thing is we have don't know how to use that one. So that's this is what they have done. They have created a small mechanical kit, a tool to hold any object, right? So this idea actually comes when we ideate, sir, I want to create a such type of device where I don't want to touch a hot bottle or hot iron bottle, but I want to design some mechanical tool which will help me to carry these object without physical touch. So the students can come under the ATL lab by using mechanical tools. They can create such type of device over there. Then then it will move down. I'll just move it scroll. Then this is a 3D printer also over there. You can also learn about 3D printing, designing and all. So I hope most of the teachers knows about this platform. So definitely we will be covering a little bit about this also. So and best part is if you have a 3D printer in your lab, you can also design 3D images, 3D objects by using this simple tool, which is very easy to use. And what majorly we prefer in the school, we use Tinkercad because it's easy to use to students, and they can design their objects on simple with email ID and password. They can create an account on this platform, and they can design. Even they can print those objects by designing over here, right? So this is all about 3D designing. Now at the last, we have some more things over here. So I would like to request teachers, you can just go through these curriculums which are designed for you, and you can take a data. A lot of data is there, right? So this is a curriculum for level 2, which is a little bit advanced one, and little bit you will learn more about Arduino, because in the level 1 we have understand about Tinkercad circuits, basic circuits. Now in level 2 you will learn about something advanced, how to do circuits and all. So this is a physical training. I don't think, because it's not able to, we can't do a hardware, but definitely I'll share some videos and all for you, how even you can generate codes using ChatGPT. Because earlier when ChatGPT was not introduced, we are not able to design codes, but now we are able to find codes from ChatGPT. And then level 3, which is a little bit advanced one, where we are talking about Raspberry Pi. So the students, the teachers, those who are interested in high level of training, those who have undergone a lot of trainings, right, they can use level third of content, and they can do some advanced work. Uh, right. So, and last not the least, online platform. So this is the online platform tool where you can do such online. You can use online software. So welcome to just a second. If it's open, then I'll show. Otherwise, I think it's taking a lot of time. So we'll go back to the main page, ATL curriculum. Similarly, as I told you, that we have a lot of no, it's taking time. Yeah. So if any student is interested in drone module, so this is my favorite. Actually, when I opened this one, there are a lot of content available related to drones. Right? What is eggs? Or what is like how a drone or any flying object, like what is thrust, right? The concepts we are actually learning in our books, we will be learning practically. I think they have changed this feature. They have made some ID and password. Okay, let it be check. I have opened the right one or drone module. I think earlier it was a PDF. No, it's open. I think I have clicked some wrong link. So let it become, then I'll show you just a second. I'll refresh the screen again. Uh, I think it's taking a time. Uh, I think it's taking a little bit time. So let's not take much time. We'll move to the next one. Drone module. Okay, it's not here. It's there. So in the drone module, now if you the students can understand, they will learn the concepts of what is pitch, what is roll, what is how to assemble drone, how to operate, what is about history of the drone, the what are the do's and don'ts when using when you're working with a drone, then how to make it equilibrium, how to make the drone stable and stable, or what is naturally stable system, what is roll pitch yaw. So roll pitch yaw is basically when I'll give an example. Let's suppose I have a drone in my hand. Just share my screen. So let's suppose this one is drone. So whenever I fly a drone, it will either goes up down or left right or backward forward. Or have you ever seen that drone flies like this? Right. So these there are some movements, right? So this movements we actually called row or zigzag, right? So just a second, I'll share my screen. So these all concepts like roll, pitch, yaw. These are the movements that we call. So by how you can code the drone, like about the accelerometer, what are thermal sensor, what are different sensors used in while flying the drone. That all will be covered in these topics, right? So propeller, what is propeller, propulsion, so all this one. So those students, those who are interested in aerodynamic, right, they can learn a lot of things from here. So now you can see even they can create their own drones after completing this one. So here now you can see, getting my point. So this is what actually I'm discussing about. Fine. So these are some motions, like pitch motion is there, like this side, left side view or right side view, forward, backward. So that was actually right now what I was talking about. So this is what students can also learn from there. So there are a lot of things available in this content. The main thing is we have to share those things with the students. We have to share those things. Someone is interested in AI, they can follow this AI. Python learning, if you are interested in Python learning module or web designing, so you can follow this thing. Even blockchain, which is an upcoming new technology about the securities, blockchain you can also use, right? About financial literacy and all. So this is all about the curriculum part. So I think I have covered all aspects, like all the points in the dashboard, in the ATL dashboard. But there are a lot of things like about the PFMS utilization certificate, right? These all are things which comes under establishment and operation. So when you open it, about guidelines and importance and the compliance portal, you will find those things also. So uh, here you can see about ATL Tranche 1 portal, Tranche 2 portal, UC and UC. So these all compliance that comes under. So we'll cover those also. Parallelly, guidelines and information. So it's written on regional language like Hindi, Bangla, Gujarati, Kannada, Marathi, and Tamil. So you can use those handbooks as per your language preference. Then we about Sarthi. Sarthi is basically a model that is introduced by AIM recently. It's for the schools, those who are not complete active, but they need some support. So as a hub school, you can also support those nearby schools. In society is basically dependent on four pillars. Four pillars, like you have, they have to update their dashboards, they have to update their reports. So this what exactly this is mean basically for to help other schools also, right? So there's a brochure and dated document. So you, if you want, you can also go through these documents and you can learn more about that. This one is PPP model. This is a new, I think some of the school have heard this model. This is a public-private partnership where the private companies are coming up and setting up the labs with partnership of AIM, right? That is a new guidelines. This is kind of similar to right ATL labs we have, but a little bit changes there, right? So I hope now, I guess I have covered a lot of things in this portal. From Monday onwards, we are going to cover some technical part, because we have divided this uh, complete training in some part, so that we will be covering all the aspects, technical part, documentation part, your marathon doubts, everything, right? So before moving ahead, I would like to request teachers. Uh, uh, I know there are a lot of questions, a lot of doubts. So before moving ahead, I would like to request first, please mark your attendance. I hope if you have not marked your attendance, in the chat box, you can find the link of uh, attendance, also a feedback form of day, not day one, it's a day two. I'm sorry, I think it's mentioned wrong. Everyone, it's a day, you can just correct it, day two. And please share the link of the attendance. So teachers, if you mark your attendance, I will be sharing the links, the recording and other details for only the people, those who have marked attendance. So yes. So after so here's the feedback form also. I would like to request you can mark your feedback. Feedback is there in the chat box. Parallelly, attendance is also there. Then after 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to take doubts also. Also, I would like to request government schools to please initiate, circulate these trainings with your nearby government schools, so that they also learn and they also understand the topics that we are discussing. So you can circulate in your group if you know any government school teacher, government ID teachers, right? Those who are working closely with you, you can invite them also, even the teachers or staff, those who are from non-technical background, right? And they are also interested to learn, because from Monday onwards, we are going to start technical training. So that's what I would like to request. You can invite them parallelly for this training, right? So I hope teachers, you have marked your attendance. Now, I will be take your doubts. Just give me a second. Just give me a moment. I'm changing the settings of this my Zoom, and you can write your questions. So can I take your doubts and I can answer your queries? Just give me a moment. Mm, I will be making a meeting group chat, and anyone directly. Meeting group chat is opened. Now you can write your questions, because if I unmute, it will become kind of a lot of. Yes. So please, you can write your questions. I'll start. I can answer you over there. So uh, there's a remuneration charge. There's a remuneration. Yes, Ranjan sir, you can follow this PDF that is mentioned. Remuneration is there. So you can follow it. Just they have mentioned over there. Please remove dot in feedback forms link. Okay. Okay. Rohan, just share the feedback again and remove this link. Let it be. I'll share. I'll share this again. Give me a moment. Rohan, can you please share this link again? Just remove the attendance. Last point, sir is saying attendance form. Let me check. I'll check at my end. I think attendance form is there. Is there any problem in attendance form? I'll do one thing. I'll check it by my own. Now it's working. Attendance is working. So teachers, you can mark the attendance of day one. Uh, I think uh, this link is not working from the beginning. There's repeated workshop. Yes, there is a workshop from Monday, like on working days. So don't please share the link again. First, I'll check the some portions are there. Ron, can you please share the attendance link again in the chat box? How to create interest in students for learning these? Sir mentioned in his certificate. How many are so there are a lot of questions coming. Just give me. I'll read it one by one. I think I have to stop this chat for some time. Then I can read feedback. Rohan, again check the feedback form link is working or not, and then share it again. The ATL dashboard change its submission status is there. Yes, you have to update the ATL dashboard on monthly basis. Value information regarding the dashboard and equipment, submission certificate, how many. Okay, will definitely will take this one also. Uh, I hope teachers now the attendance is working. Parallelly, I'll share the attendance in the group also. I think this is because of some uh, challenge. It was not working, but I'll share this attendance in the WhatsApp group. Also, give me a second. If you have not marked your attendance, I'll share uh, feedback recordings. Give me a moment. So I'm sharing the attendance in the teachers training group. So let it be. I'll check parallelly on my system also. Let it give me a moment. I'll check. I'll check. Attendance form is now working fine. You can mark your attendance. Teachers, I have stopped this chat box for some time because I was in the beginning, it was not working. So you can please, everyone, please mark your attendance so that it will become easy for me to share the details. So let it me check how many attendance still marked or today. Then let it just give me a moment. Sorry for the glitch. I was not aware this link was not working. So, Uh, Showing me 613, just a second. Just a second, I'll check. There's some technical part, but I'll resolve and I'll get back to you. Give me a moment. Meanwhile, teachers, you can mark your attendance. Also, teachers, we have shared feedback form in the group. I would like to request, please, you can write the feedback uh, for today's session. I have just give me a 2 minute. I'll get back to you for after this checking this technical glitch in the form. But I would like to request everyone, please update your feedback. This will help us to understand in planning. And our next training is on Monday, right? And over Monday, we are going to much more about electronics components, how to work with electronics components, and we will be going to learn some technical, technical things. So as we have already covered the dashboard and other things. So on 2nd of August, I have received some attendance. Let me check. So it's around 554 attendance I have received. The last one is from Saraswati Shishu Mandir. Uh, 244. Okay. So this will, I think this link is working because the teachers have marking their attendance from the morning 11, 15, 11 a.m. They are marking. So I think this work is fine. The teacher, I think that there's someone who said ki this link is not working. No, sir, this link is working because, right. So now moving to your questions and answers, right. Just a second. Yeah. So how to create interest in students for learning these many techniques. So see, the thing is when you are sharing these things with the students, there is no need to create interest because students are, techy. They are fond of, okay, we need such kind of things. We want to develop such kind of applications, right? So whatever the data you share with those students, that they will, automatically gather, capture that things. I want to create this. I want to create. So now working feedback form. Feedback form is also working. Okay, fine. So I'll take next out. Very well session. Doubts are cleared about ATL labs. That what is ATL? Thanks, Manoj sir. Now my next question is parallel taking one by one every question. We have submitted link is working, sir. I have marked my attendance is 11. Thank you, sir, for marking. We have submitted 47 projects in ATL Marathon and none of our projects got selected this year. Yes, ma'am. See, this happens when we submitted a lot of projects, and even I know schools, those who submit are uh, more than 50 projects, but there are none of the school, there are none of projects selected. So, so let's check the level of our project or what type of problem your project is solving. So it depends. What happens sometimes students or the school, they do replication like the prototype they are submitting that is already available on the YouTube, right? So this is what we have to make concern. Like we have to make sure that what we are submitting, it's not someone has not already made here, right? So guys, so the teachers, before moving, I would like to request, can we take a picture, like a group picture? If you want, you can come forward and you can take, you can turn on your camera so that we can take a group picture. And even you can post those pictures on your ATL Facebook page and you can tag Learning Links Foundation also. You can tag Dell Technologies for your this teachers training. So I would like to request my colleague Anuj to Rohan to please you can take some screenshots, and I also would like to I would like also like to request school teachers. You can also take some photographs of all other teachers while taking this, and you can post it on your social media handles, and you can tag us, AIM, Dell Technologies, or Learning Links Foundation. Uh, so we will keep this camera on for 2 to 3 minutes. I want everyone. You can take photographs as much as you can, and you can also share this on your social media handle, and also you can update this in your ATL teachers training portal. Right? It's a ATL dashboard. Also, you can update. So I can see a lot of teachers from different school from different state has joined us, and again, I would like to thanks for all of you to attend our second day of 10 days teachers training program. And yeah, I know there are a lot of questions that you have raised, but I think I have not I took because there are a lot of questions, but I'll try to cover those questions. I'll answer because I'm there for more over here. So thank you, teacher. I hope you all have done with their photographs. Yeah. So I'm going to take some doubts again. Please send the presentation. Okay, definitely. I'll share this. I have resolved. I have many doubts. I can resolve this. Okay. Let it be general question. I'll take. This session video evenings. Okay, you can watch the video in the evening. No issues. So I'm attending the meeting when somebody to read attendance due to fact. No issues. If you have not marked your attendance, please you can mark the attendance now. So can you please send the recording in WhatsApp group? Not the WhatsApp group. I'll share on the mails. If you mark your attendance, I'll share over the mail. Sir, yesterday I'm attending the meeting. Okay. What are the general questions? Did the hair lab is used by the students as and many things are damaged. 60 to 70% are damaged. Where I purchase material and what is the procurement of to construct the ATL lab? So this is a general question from where I purchase the material. So you can follow like how you purchase the material last time. You can talk to the accounts team and they will help you over there. Sir, I have already sent, but no action. I can hear networks or my school was selected in school was month of 2024 where I get okay. So this is also a kind of challenge. Ki, sir, a school was selected school of month in May 24, but I didn't get the certificates. So for certificates, do one thing, you can raise a query to that portal and they will give you a link. From there you can download. If your school was selected in ATL month or school of the month and you have not received the certificates, first thing is check your mail ID. Might be you have received. If no, then you can raise a request or query to the ATM team. So is ATL dashboard changed the submission status this year? Because of the last month, I did not see expense columns in the dashboard. Submission status. Now you can log in, Nagalakshmi ma'am, you can log in and then you can check it's there. Send nice session, getting the concepts clear. Thanks. How to add someone in WhatsApp group? It's full. Okay. So the limit is full. What you can do, you can forward those texts to the people, who are not joined. What about know how to edit mentor? This is a cover. What's the group link? Okay, please PDF share. I'll share the documents. Uh, what is the new question over here? Please provide the authentic letter for honorarium for it in charge. The recording did not get so my dashboard not utilized. So my AT dashboard or school utilized code is not working. Please, if I'm able to change it. These are not the general questions. Okay, I think there are some questions which are based on group invitations and links. Both links are working fine. Thanks, Rashika, ma'am, for sharing. Links are working fine. Okay, so sir, can we change the timing of workshop from 3 to 5? No, that's not possible because this is a pan India teachers training group and we can't change the timings. You can check the recordings as per your availability and you mark your attendance on the same day, right? That we can do, but we can't change the timings. I would like to request please mark attendance also. need to take class during this time? Can we buy material from local and online vendor? Uh, how it started? Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Yeah. So my next question is: yesterday I couldn't attend the meeting. It's already shared over the mail and WhatsApp group also. I want to update dashboard data, but it's not allowing the edit data. No, no, there might be, Rupali ma'am, there might be a kind of, technical glitch, because if you want to update your dashboard, sometimes it will not work, but yes, you can update. Sir, the WhatsApp group is full. We can't join. I think these are the questions which are not because we have covered the relevant questions, but this is something, out. Sir, what? I have not submitted. Sir, I have not submitted a dashboard in last June and July. Can I submit in August? Yes, in the month of August, you can submit the dash. You can update the dashboard of July month, right? What you have done in the July month. So as I told you, from 5th or 15th is the last date. You can update your dashboard as of now. Also, you can just log in and update your details of July month. Right. I want to more explanation about IoTs and robotics. Please provide us the module design and implementation workshop. Help me out. Definitely, Mahesh sir, you attend our session. We will be covering the next topics about IoTs, so that you can also learn. You can also the students can also understand, and also see this 1 hour, 2 hour of session for IoT. What I suggest is not fulfilled, because we have to spend more than 20, 30 hours if a student want to actually understand the technical concepts. What is IoT? What is server? How to connect your device with internet, with the other appliance? So you can do one thing. You can refer them. There are a lot of tutorial videos on YouTube also. They can follow that, right? If they want to learn a deep dive knowledge of IoT, then how many students we should get into ATL lab per session as for the class having strength. That is also fine. If you have 50 students and if you have the capacity for 51, you can get 50 students ka batch in your lab, right? Then we have some three more questions. Sir, can you please share planned event of workshop? Planned event means you need, I didn't get you planned event. Okay, let it be. I'll open this chat for group. Uh, how much step media books are useful for ATL? That is a private one. I can't say anything over there. So that will go over the topics. How much time? So can please plan event. If we need computer projector, electronic device or furniture in our ATL lab, that who will be payment of these, school management or government? So you can use this from the grant that you have, like in the ATL, you have the grant, right? You can use that one also for buying those material and equipments, right? Yes. So I can see some more questions. Uh, Yes, till now we are not getting trans to grants. Please give us a solution. So for that, any translated, you can raise your queries over there in the trans query portal, right? Uh, Okay, then I think we have covered sum up with content available in this. Okay, I think these questions are not. I think the time is also done. Thank you, teachers, for joining us on day 2. Now, next session will be on day 3, right? Day 3, we are going to cover electronics component topics. So this session will be more helpful for the teachers, those who are from non-technical background, or those who have very less knowledge of electronics components, or those who want to make circuits, right? But or those students, right? So we are going to cover these topics. So I would like to request principals also, okay, you can nominate teachers from your school, or I would also request government school also, please invite other school teachers and ICT teachers, so that they can also learn about this. So we have a limit of more than 500 in this Zoom. We have the capacity of more than 500 teachers can attend this sessions together. So you can invite as much. right? So we will be closing this today's call, and tomorrow again, we not tomorrow, on Monday, that is day 5th of August. I believe, just a second, I'll check. So we all will be meeting on 5th of August, same timing, 11 to uh, 1 p.m. And we will be coming up with some new technical things. And now onwards, from Monday onwards, we are going to cover technical things like IoT, AI, Chat GPT, Gemini, and augmented reality. And we are also going to learn how to make some projects, how to learn some projects over there. Right. Yeah. So thank you so much. I would like to request, before closing this call, I would like to request, please mark your attendance, and your feedback is very important for me, that what I actually looking for. Yeah. Thank you so much, teachers. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Thanks a lot. Nice. Thank you. Don't forget to mark your attendance. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Join us on Monday again. Thanks for your feedback. Make sure to mark your attendance. That is also a compulsory part. Please mark your attendance and mark your feedback. We have a lot of teachers who has joined today. That's a huge, good amount of teachers. Please share this to my session. Definitely on WhatsApp, I'll share the list of equipments. Please share the agenda of training. Please definitely I'll share. Thanks a lot for the valuable session to us. Thank you so much. What is this question? Or it is 5 year old and it's not used for last 1.5 years because of the last in charge elected but not joined as in charge. I'm not getting, where is that? I'm not getting anything how to purchase lab material or the payment is made by school. The countryman vendor, but their process compared to outside of the firms. So Ajay Kumar, APS Gulbarga, I think you can do one thing. You can take a reference of your, you can connect with your nearby ATL school, and you can take help from them. And you just do one thing. You can find some mentor of change or RMOC, which is in your region, so that they can guide you. They will understand your actual problem, what kind of problem you are facing. Right. So just connect with your nearby school and take some RMOCs or MOCs help over there, and they will definitely help you in this. So thank you, teachers. Thanks a lot for your valuable time.